How's it going, guys? Mecha-san here, and it's time once again for another Gundam related video here with the final trailer for Gundam Narrative. Before I begin here, I've heard the news that this is gonna have in some way time travel. Now, in Unicorn, we saw something like time travel, but I saw that more as a very immersive look into memory lane. Just being able to see the past, but not being able to really to intervene or anything. You're just like, it's in a way like the Animus is in Assassin's Creed, where you are looking at the past through someone's point of view via their memories, but you can't change anything. It's happened. Here they're telling me that time travel is an actual thing, that cycle frames with a new that have the power to allow Newtypes to travel through time. Because apparently, what the Unicorn Gundam did in the final episode of OVA, where he waved its manipulator, a wave of psycho field energy surged through some bunch of mobile suits launched, and they just stopped working. I thought that what he did, was essentially shut down the mobile suits, turn them off, literally willed them off, basically. Apparently, the canonical reasoning is that he turned back time on the reactors, the period before they were assembled. Okay. Let me just say that I'm not truly against the prospect of time travel in Gundam, as long as it was with a brand new series, a new continuity. For example, when Age had yet to be released, actually during the first generational arc of Age with Flit, and we had the Vegans, then known as the unknown enemy. We knew nothing about them whatsoever. Well, there was a theory going on here, or I think it was passed on as a I think it was a leaked or fake details about them, where it said that the UE actually come from the future, where in the future things were so peaceful and everything like that. There was practically no military. But then First Contact happened, and the aliens were not peaceful at all, and they were getting their asses kicked. So Earth sent a team back in time, change history, get everyone to become more militarized in the past here. Then they did that by attacking them with their technology, hopefully to encourage them to grow, make more machines. In that regard, you know what, I thought, that's actually a pretty interesting premise here, and coming right off of Double O, when they introduced aliens in the movie. Sure, I can buy that. Better, so yeah. Instead, we got Nadesco, basically. So, but now, time travel in UC. Especially early here, because we got Victory, we got F91, Crossbone Vanguard, we got a bunch of stuff after 00's 96 and everything. So this time travel. I do not like that. I do not like that in UC. And oh god, that's just no. I mean, I've always wanted to know the potential of cycle frames. We're talking about literally brainwave reading material, brainwave reading technology installed on the subatomic level throughout the frame of a mobile suit. That's like what you do. It's like you're amplifying like brainwaves to incredible levels here. What possibilities are endless? There's so much like can you literally hack the universe and like that, or bend to do stuff that I don't know. But time travel, really? Okay, that's breaking the camel's back. That's jumping the shark. I really hope that's not the case, but it came. This came from an interview with the writer director of this, so yeah, I'm worried big time. If you can't tell. Enough talking. Let's talk. I talk like this. I make these long rants because I love Gundam. I love mechs. This worries me. Okay, well, whoa! Okay, Gwen. Oh! It went cuckoo, didn't it? Lost control of it. Yeah, they were Newtype kids, and they sort of sensed it happening. They said it was gonna happen. Yeah, the Shinanju stain? They built another one? Minerva! Hey. Oh! Oh boy. Zeon, Neo Zeon. Oh, Neo Zeon? Oh, the narrative Gundam. The silver bullet? Narrative Gundam. Coming out, I know it's just gonna come out in theaters in just a few days actually. Wow. The narrative Gundam. I looked it up, it's the prototype for the new Gundam. They're sending a experimental cycle frame, a proto, like I can't even call it first gen actually. Well, it's like the Gen 0 prototype for the whole cycle frame technology out to fetch the Unicorn Unit 3. Instead of the wow, I mean they're giving this thing that the Dendrobian treatment, much like the Tristan in Axis, but what? I guess that's all they had on short notice. But it seemed to me like the Unicorn, could it have gone crazy? The Phoenix? I mean, the eyes went red, it's couldn't stop. Got some interesting imagery though, like we see the blonde hair, I'm guessing removed her brain because she was a new type, and yeah, so let's harvest this girl's brain. I mean, hey, it worked in freaking X Gundam when we harvested the brains of new type dolphins, so why not? Well, how much better could it be for humans? Oh boys, but yeah, and now we've got. Okay, okay. This is where I like to know immediately details here, answers. But a Shinanju stain. How many were built? One was captured and turned to the Shinanju we know of full frontal. There was a second one now, and they gave it also the Neo Zeon outer armor treatment. That's what it is, obviously. Or I'm assuming that's like the prototype for the Neo Zeon. But yes, we got the Psycho Shard thing and everything. And this crazy ass Neo Zeon looking guy with mixed match eyes. Okay. I can't. So I saw so many mobile as well. Like I cannot pronounce that name. I have tried to pronounce. Remember that name? The mobile suit that Amuro piloted in Theta Gundam at Karabon. That machine. Seeing that again. We're seeing a silver bullet with a beam magnum. A lot of people have been joking that it's Ridley. That it's Riddle back because hey, we saw Minerva. But I think to doubt that. I mean, he's got the what? I mean, he's got the freaking unicorn Banshee. Why would he downgrade? Granted, it lost a leg, but even with the leg broken, it's more powerful than the silver bullet. I'm sorry, it is. But yeah, okay, so she's there. We see. Wait, yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I really want to know what kind of strain the main character's under piloting that old narrative Gundam here. Because they no doubt have done some upgrades here and there to make it more combat ready, obviously. But I'm not talking about just giving it the Dendrobian treatment. But we saw how difficult it could be at times. Like, when Reedy was piloting the Unicorn Banshee, he was warned this thing was tuned for cyber Newtypes, not genuine articles, so... But he was able to master that, so I wonder how he'll go here. This new guy will go here. Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to find out more. There's just so much here. Of course, we got a bright slap here. In fact, let me see the ship right here. Come on, there you go. Okay, it's a little pixelated actually. Now I just think like a transport. I don't see any machines. I can't. Yeah, it's all in transport, so nothing there. But yeah, this guy, he looks like he's going crazy with the Psychome. Doctor there gave him a bright slap. What the hell? Hello? Yeah, so you got the damn it! That's a narrative Gundam. Okay, it's got some equipment in the back. Man, with this is how kind of blurry it looked like. From a distance, it could look like the unicorn before it went like fully awakened mode. And look at that, Jesus! It's just the blue aura around it. Okay, it clearly has a little bit a different Psychome system. Obviously, not could it be an improved version of what they saw with the unicorn and the Banshee? Who knows? I certainly would love to find out. Oh boy, yeah, here we are. Seriously, fucked up. It's like both sides, Zeon and Federation, just want to see how far down they can sink from the other. It's like a competition basically. They do something Zeon does something despicable. The Federation tries to top them, and so back and forth, back and forth. Jesus, taking a brain. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I guess it's better than the exam system in which they somehow trapped and copied the Newtype girl's consciousness or something like that. Yeah, there's a whole thing about the exam having I know it has the girl's soul. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that's actually her consciousness because she was. I think in one continuity it says because I don't think they ever established which is canon, but destroying the entire all exam system suits means she awoken or she can finally rest in peace. That kind of stuff. Now, oh, okay, this was the scene we saw. Interesting. A Shinanju stain, I assume, yeah, it looks like it was on Earth. So, yeah, the Shinanju stain can operate on Earth. Good to know. Who is this guy? Part of me kind of wants to say, oh my god, it's Zeon Daikun, but no, nah, come on, we know better. This, of course. She finally saying enough is enough and formally disband the. Because let's face it, we know what's going to happen. In the year 100, the Republic of Zeon folds back into the Federation. Yes, our word finalize will finalize it. Maybe then all the Zeon remnants will finally like stop all this, come out of hiding, and just. What suit was that again? Is that a Lotus? Loto? Yeah, well, it looked like, it was too fast, but it looked like a Loto. So, we're having, oh man, what was the name called, the special units? Ecolas. Damn. Yeah, that guy just, I mean, clearly he was a cyber Newtype, it was obvious. But definitely one of the most unstable guys. This is how bad Neo Zeon's leadership is going, where they're relying on a freaking psychotic to command their forces. Yeah, what was up with that? Bright slap, bitch. Go back. Okay, there's the shards again. Massive eye field. And I assume that's the moment where, like, the flashing of the helmet here. The whole, like, they're traveling through time or something like that. We got, like, Newtype ghosts there, naked space. The residual, like, a psychic energy. An echo, if you will. Alright, so everyone, that's it for that. I'm just interested in machines here and seeing what new technology they bring out here, because how long is this, when does this take place exactly? Okay, I think Twilight Axis took place just a few months or so after. This might take place a year or so, I don't know, but I cannot wait here. And I really hope they answer the question, what happened to the cast of Unicorn? Van Adger, Ridley, the Nahal Argama. Clearly, we know Minerva's okay here. The Unicorn Gundam, the Banshee. It's like, the Viz Foundation, what happened to them? I mean, after everything, I hope that bitch is in jail. I mean, she'll probably get, with Bright, you never know. I mean, there's a possibility with Bright that'll happen, but with the rest of the Federation so fucked, she'd probably get out scot-free. Probably like, or not scot-free, but loses everything. I hope so. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment below what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. Tune in for the time when I do my reaction to Gundam Narrative. Until then, this is Mecha-san, logging out.